Hello everyone, it's Bernard here
and Peter
from the Almost Painted channel. And today we are finally bringing the new World Eaters to a Battrep. They are almost painted, so it fits in the channel name, but quite exciting patrol in my opinion. Obviously with some strong units like Chaos Spawn, etc. You will see the armies in the moment.
But before we talk about armies, let's talk about this new book. Because we are also using Arks of Omen Angron. So not only there are new boarding action missions, but there are also rules for our armies.
Yes, including stratagems and enhancements, so basically warlord traits. And I was a little skeptical about including more stratagems here because we really like the streamed down factor of the original Arks of Omen, but I gotta admit stratagems are exciting.
Yes, they add a lot of flavor, and because there are only a couple of them for each army, it's not so bloated with rules.
Yes, it's much easier to remember all of them. You basically look at them, and for example, I know that in this game I can totally forget about the sorcery one because you don't have any psychic power, so I only have like 5 stratagems. So it's really nice way to get into the hobby, by the way, because the smaller size games, you start with the regular Arks of Omen and then bring the faction-specific stratagems.
Yes.
It's really, really fantastic game, even for more experienced players like us. Like after 12 years of playing Warhammer, this is probably one of the best Warhammer experience ever. Okay guys, so this is my 500 points of World Eaters boarding patrol. And this patrol is led by a Master of Executions because, well, he's only non-named HQ that you can take for a boarding patrol because he isn't either monster or cavalry. And as you can see, I have converted him to be more World Eater-like. By the way, you can subscribe to see my video of me painting and kit bashing him. It should be day after this Battrep. I gave him the enhancement from the new Arks of Omen Angron, the World Eater one, to give him basically +1 wound and +1 to his armor saves. Then I have 2 units of Khorne Berserkers, 5 men each, and in each unit you basically have a champion and a guy with 2-handed axe. They have no other upgrades because I didn't have points. Yep, 2 of them, so this one he doesn't have the econ. It's just there for, you know, looking good. Then I have in my elites a squad of Terminators, and I think they're absolutely phenomenal in boarding actions because they have 2-up save, they can easily get access to cover, they have a bunch of attacks, they hit really hard and have access to this unique stratagem direct approach that lets them barge through, you know, closed hatchways. And I spent 5 points on a Heavy Flamer because this is one of the best weapons for boarding actions. Then finally I have a must for a World Eater army. This is a Chaos Spawn. It's not a Chaos Spawn model, but I think he looks cool enough, so he is my Chaos Spawn. He is here basically to give me some Blood Tithe points, so I hope he dies quite easily and, you know, please Khorne and allow me for some blessings. This is exactly 500 points on the nose, and I hope they will fare quite well. Let's see what Peter brings.
Okay guys, so today once again I'm using Blood Angels. Once again they are led by Blood Angels captain, but this time he isn't from Death Company, but he is a regular captain equipped with Relic Blade and Inferno Pistol. He is supported by 2 Death Company squads, one with Power Fist. Each of them has 1 Inferno Pistol and 1 Hand Flamer. And this is the second squad. The only difference is Thunder Hammer. And the 2 troops choices are Blood Angels Tactical Marines. They have both sergeants. One of them has a special weapon that is a flamer and no other extra equipment. And the other squad is equipped with a heavy flamer, and also a sergeant has a chainsword with hand flamer. Yes, and going back to my warlord, today he has an enhancement that gives opponents -1 to hit in melee, and also they cannot reroll hit rolls in melee. So this is a nice combination or a fighting army. So this is my list. It's slightly below 500 points. So let's see how they fare against another melee army.
So what mission are we playing today?
So today we are playing Void the Ship. So there is a whole section of the board which is filled with void, and there are 4 hatchways that the defender has to protect, and attacker tries to open them.
Yes, and by the way, we did the roll-off before the game.
Yes.
Well, we actually didn't do the roll-off. We agreed that the World Eaters are perfect for attacker, and
Yes.
Blood Angels would be defending this ship. So Peter will be the defender in this game. I will lead the Khorne forces. So we will finally see which red and angry army is better at collecting skulls.
Yes, and is a better servant of Khorne.
Yeah, this is quite unusual game compared to the previous Arks of Omen,
Yes.
because it's very uneven. It's
Yes.
asymmetrical.
Yes, so there are also no objectives.
Nothing to control.
Yes.
Basically, I have to just open 4 hatchways, and when they are open, they can't be closed. So I just have to go and bang through 4 doors, and Peter has to stop me. And yeah,
And there's one little twist, because you also get 10 points for cut off the head objective. So
Perfect.
killing your warlord.
Perfect for us between...
Yes.
No, we don't have Visions of Sanguinus.
No, because today I'm using regular Blood Angels Captain, not from Dev Company.
Yes, you can see why that matters.
Yes.
Watching the previous Battrep, your support helps us tremendously. And obviously, if you will like this video, it also is very, very appreciated. So we know the mission, we know the armies.
So I think that without further ado, we can start the game.
Yeah. Yes, in this game the defender starts, so we knew beforehand that Peter will be having first turn. Basically, the missions in the Arks of Omen Angron are more narrative driven, which is kinda nice. I mean, if you want very even and symmetrical games, the first book is great. It has 9 missions,
Yes.
perfect for...
Yes, the missions in the first book are more suited for competitive yes, play, because they are very even, and even the layouts were very even.
Yeah, very symmetrical.
Yes, symmetrical, and these new 6 missions from the second book are completely different. Okay, so at the start of my command phase, we both get 1 command point, so we start with 2, and obviously, because it's first battle round, I'm in Devastator Doctrine.
Yes.
I will move with this first Blood Angels squad a bit back, because I want to protect this hatchway. This unit of Dev Company with Captain is standing here, because I think that next turn you will try to open this hatchway. So they are hiding in case you just want to move here. And this squad of Tactical Marines is just moving here. I can just set Overwatch with this unit and this.
Okay, and you have 1 final unit to move.
And now it will be more interesting, because I'm moving this squad as close to the hatchway as possible. And after my movement, I declare that I will do open hatchway action, which basically I can do immediately, because it's the end of my movement.
Yes.
And now, as you can see, we see each other clearly.
Yes. Do you want to shoot with something?
You know what? I have a hand flamer, and we are 10 inches apart. So I will shoot with 1 hand flamer and 1 bolt pistol.
Okay.
So let's see. D6 for the hand flamer. Okay, 5 zaps. So 2 wounds.
Okay. AP 0, and I can lose a guy. Oh.
You are very angry from the start.
Angron protects. And the bolt pistol.
Yes. So 3+, and now 4 up. Okay.
I lost a wound, which actually I think it's okay because I have a secret plan for you. Okay, so one of my berserkers is wounded, and I believe that's all shooting this turn.
Yes, but after shooting there is a charge phase, so basically I need 9 inches. Of course it's not enough, but I decide to reroll it, because it's quite important for me to start the fight and have bonuses from charging. So let's see. But it's not enough. So this move was a gambit.
Yeah.
And it didn't play well for me.
9-inch charge is basically like out of favor for Dev Company because we have a history of making this
remember to watch the last battle report of Blood Angels. But it was really crucial for me because the fact that I would charge you, so I would get the bonuses and I would start the fight, was very important for me.
Yes.
Because we have both melee armies, and it works like that whoever starts the fight will probably wipe the other unit out.
Actually, I was kinda tempting Peter in a trap because World Eaters have a stratagem that lets them fight in death. So not only characters but any unit basically. So it would be a trade-off, which basically would give me 2 blood tide points. I'm not complaining though, because now
you will do this in your turn.
Yeah.
This is the end of my turn.
Yes. World Eaters turn 1. Okay, so, well, I know what to do with them. I only have some doubts with this squad, because as Peter rightfully thought, if I open this hatchway, I will be basically open for an assault, and Dev Company is quite brutal, especially with a captain. So I think I might go a little around, although on the other hand here are 3 of the 4 hatches. I need to start to think about opening them. Okay, I will definitely advance with those guys. 8, Corn likes it. And I will basically go that way. Okay, so this is one squad. Now my Chaos Spawn. I think I will also advance with him. Okay, so it's like 12 inches because he's super fast. So he's going here because the open hatchway rule states that even if otherwise forbidden, he can still do actions. He will open this hatchway.
Okay.
And now my main squad with my champion.
By the way, the Chaos Spawn knows how to open the door.
I think he just runs through them.
Oh.
He should have the direct approach built in. Speaking of direct approach, I also have here my warp-sighted butcher. So it's quite tight here, but I believe I only have to be like 1 inch from the hatchway.
Yes, you have to be 1 inch.
Okay, so that was my movement phase. Now I open this one, and in theory it's now shooting phase. And I will maybe shoot some bolt pistols from here to there just for the lows. Basically every one of my berserkers can target some of your models, but every one of them will have a cover. So I will just do 5 shots from them to your guys. Okay, I only hit you twice. I wound you on 4-ups. Okay, that's 2 wounds, AP none, so you have basically 2 ups.
Okay, so I'm good.
And my Master of Executions, just in case, he hits you and he fails to wound you. Okay, I don't have plasma pistols on the berserkers because I didn't have point in a smaller game like this one. So now we are on to charge phase. Now this is the main event. I actually was hoping to lose a unit by now, but I'll try to be more reasonable for a World Eater.
Okay.
So this guy is charging your Dev Company squad.
Okay.
Okay, so he's definitely in. And he just needs to be 1 inch from the hatchway. So he'll stand here while the berserkers will pile in. Now I have to be cautious because Peter has exactly 2 command points, so he could interrupt me. Okay, so the berserkers into the breach. I mean, 4 inches should be enough.
Yeah.
But yes, perfect. Now I think that we can fight now. And as I mentioned before, Peter has exactly 2 command points to interrupt me. So I need to think which unit would be better to start things off, but I think berserkers are basically no-brainer, considering that each of them has now 5 attacks. 6? Each of the berserkers has now 5 attacks, and I will just start with the one with the heavy eviscerator, which is the new weapon, because it's 5 attacks, hitting you on 3 ups because it doesn't have a minus to hit, and wounding you on 2 ups, and then with AP minus 4 basically going through your armor and having damage too. You would probably save something with Feel No Pain from Black Rage, but I think I will clear enough of them. I'm starting with the guy with Heavy Eviscerator, 5 attacks, hitting you on 3 ups. Oh.
That counts as 0.
That's very, very poor roll. I think I will reroll one of those dice, considering I have 3 command points.
Okay, so you're down 2.
Okay, so I hit you twice, and now I'm wounding you on 2 ups. Okay, so I wounded you twice, you can't save it.
Yes.
So basically 2 of your guys have to do a 6 up Feel No Pain.
Okay, so let's see the first one.
Yeah.
2 rolls, nothing.
Okay,
so
one is dead.
One is dead, and the other one. Oh.
Okay, he survives, but with 1 wound, and now the rest of my berserkers. Okay, now I have 17 attacks because my champion has 5, and I think that the eviscerator weapon for the berserkers is a no-brainer. Like for 5 points you get double the AP of regular berserker weapon, you get double the damage, and you don't have any downsides. Like you have the same amount of attacks, you don't have -1 to hit, you basically go through everything. Absolutely fantastic weapon. Something that the berserkers were missing for a long time. So, 17 attacks from my berserkers, 3 ups. Okay. By the way, the only way to get rerolls for berserkers, well, World Eaters in general, is Angron, I believe. And with Strength 6, I'm wounding you on 3 ups. Okay, and it's AP -2, so it goes from 3 to 5.
Okay, and it's all damage 2?
Damage 1.
Damage 1, okay, so not that
It's regular Astartes chainsword, so this was 1.
Yes. So I made some saves, but I got 4 wounds.
Yep.
That now I can Feel No Pain with Black Rage.
Yes. Okay, so you lost 1 and
and yes, I lost this wounded one. This one, and I also have to take off, let's say, the guy with Hand Flamer. And now I have to consider whether it's worth it to interrupt you when I only have two guys. Okay, so I decide to fight you now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm down to 0 command points.
Yes.
I pile in, and all of my attacks goes through to
my
your
champion.
Yes, to your champion.
Master of Executions.
So let's start with 3 attacks from my Thunder Hammer.
Yes.
So I hit you on 4+.
Yep.
No rerolls. So only 1 hit. So now 2 up.
Okay, and now I save it on a 4 up because I have 2 up armor from my enhancement. And I failed still.
So it was worth it.
Yes, so my Master of Executions have only 3 wounds. Has only 3 wounds. And now your chainsword guy.
Yes. So 4 attacks. I hit you now on 3+. Okay, a good start. And now I wound you once again on 3+. Yes. Okay.
So it's 4 wounds, it's 80 minus 1 only, so I save it on the free up.
Yes.
But I can legitimately die because I used my reroll. But I'm good.
Yeah. But still, I think half of your wounds.
Yes, half of my warlord's wounds, and he's quite important because he gives up 10 points on the secondary, stay the warlord. So I think that was good use of command points. But now he will just basically kill you.
Okay.
He has 6 attacks base, so he goes to 7, and he wounds you basically on a 2 up. So basically the new World Eaters Master of Executions is absolutely a steal. He went from Elise to HQ, but he still costs only 65 points. He has 6 attack base, so more than a regular Chaos Space Marine 1. But on the charge he gets +1 strength and +1 attack. So he has 7 attacks. He goes to strength 8 now with his axe. And basically, you know, he carves through stuff, as you will see. For 65 points, that's a tremendous amount of damage. So, I'm hitting you on 2 ups. Okay, I missed you twice, but still I'm wounding you on 2 ups. Okay, that's 4 wounds. The AP, I believe, is 3 only.
So I save it on 6+.
Yes.
Which I don't.
And each of those is damage 2.
Okay, so the first one is dead.
Yes.
And the second one is also dead.
Yeah. I think he was even more dead because one of your guys was wounded. And I can't consolidate, which is a bummer in this game, because even though I had a great time, my Master of Executions is half dead, and I'm on the opposite side to the main event.
Yes.
But that was my turn, so now back to you, Peter, and we don't count primary.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. Also, you have to remember that my reinforcements are dropping this turn.
Okay. I obviously changed to Tactical Doctrine, and I have 1 command point, so you have 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, at the start of my movement, I decide that this squad will go to this hatchway, and they will open it. So they will open this hatchway, and this unit will open this one. I have to move them in such a way that I can shoot with my Inferno pistol. And also I move my captain so that he will also be able to shoot, but I don't want to charge. I just want to grant rerolls to my Dev Company unit. I think that's all for movement, because they still stay here, and you know what? They will do set Overwatch action.
Okay, yeah.
In case they have to shoot you. Okay, so now I can open this door. And this one. So let's start the shooting. Let's start with this squad.
Okay.
So maybe firstly with, let's start with my captain.
This is the moment I will use a stratagem from here.
Okay.
So this is the Savage Resilience, and it works until the end of the shooting phase. I mean, the whole phase. It just has to be ranged attacks.
Okay, so let's start with my captain.
Mm-hmm.
He hits you on 2+.
Yes.
Okay. And he wounds you on 2 up.
Yeah. Okay. I believe you can target one guy at least freely. So it's 8 minus 4, right?
Yes.
Because it's meta. So you need to check a damage for me, and then I will do a feel no pain roll.
Okay, so I have d6 damage. Only 2.
Okay, so with 5 up feel no pain, I'm hoping to survive this.
Of course.
I do. Remember, guys, this stratagem is called Savage Resilience, and it's indeed savage.
Okay, so let's try this again.
Mm-hmm.
So I have one guy from the company with Inferno pistol.
Yes.
But now he hits on 3+. But he has a rerolls of 1, but he doesn't need it. And now 2 up.
Okay.
It's 4.
It's another similar situation where I can't really save it.
So let's see the damage. Okay, this time 6.
So watch me roll 6 sixes. Luckily this damage won't spill over, but it's still doable because it's not 6 up feel no pain, it's 5 up feel no pain. So, well, I saved half of them, so it's still nice, but one guy will just whoop.
Yes. And now I have to shoot you with my flamers.
Yes, oh, and by the way, usually berserkers in such situation would be able to do a blood surge move, but they simply can't in boarding actions. It's FAQ, adjust, whatever. They can't do blood surge moves because it will be too powerful, because basically then I will just charge you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now another squad into them.
Yes. So I start with Sergeant with hand flamer. So d6 shots, only one. 5 up. Oh,
okay, you wounded me. It's AP 0. No, yes, because it's a pistol.
Yes.
So I have 3 up save, which I passed.
Okay, and now a heavy flamer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 6 shots. So this might be nasty. And I need only 3 up. Unfortunately a 1. Second one. So 4 wounds.
Okay. So I will just roll. It's AP -1, so I save this on a 4 up. Okay, I lost 1 wound, and now I will do my feel no pain. No. So one guy is wounded, and I will put it on the guy in front.
Now it's time to charge.
Exactly.
And I will charge you with the Death Company. I need only 4 inches.
Yeah.
So I hope that this time I managed to charge. So let's see. Of course, 8 inches.
So you can even get around me. Yeah. Remember that here is a chaos spawn waiting to be unleashed upon you.
Yeah. I remember it.
Basically, I took him like every World Eater would for a fast attack harassment unit that would generate me blood tide points, but he's kinda not doing his job currently. But still, for 25 points, he's absolutely worth it.
And in this fight, I will use the Strength of the Emperor, which basically adds 1 to my strength, and also on each hit roll of 6 I automatically wound you, because the fact that it adds 1 to my strength,
yeah.
So the regular guys with chainswords have strength 5, so with Blood Angels +1 to wound, they basically wound you on 2+.
Yes.
So let's go with the Strength of the Emperor. Once again, I'm 0 on my command point, so they have 20 attacks.
I will have to do a lot of...
They hit you on 3+ with rerolls of 1. Okay. Can reroll these dices, and these are lost. So 5 twos. And 6.
And no 6s.
No 6s, yes.
And so far the stratagem is really working. I mean, it's still +1 to strength.
Yeah. So now I wound you on 2+.
Yeah.
Instead of 3+.
Yeah.
But of course I rolled many ones. For
Okay.
once. And only 1, 2.
So, I basically have 8, 9, 10.
9 wounds.
9 wounds to save. Now, the Astartes Chainsword only have AP -1, and
yes.
You don't have any AP bonuses.
Yes, because it's not Assault Doctrine.
Okay, so that's 9 4-up saves on my Berserkers. Now I need to check, could you check my stratagem? Do I use it when I'm hit or when I die?
Use this stratagem in the fight phase when an enemy unit is selected to fight.
So I would use Blood Frenzy.
Okay.
So I basically have 0 to my CP. Okay, first 9 4-ups. Oh, ho, ho. I already lost 2 Berserkers. So the wounded one, obviously. And another one. And I would put 1 wound on my Chain Axe guy. to have any chance of surviving morale.
Okay. Because remember that still I have Power Fist guy. He only has 4 attacks.
Yes.
And he will hit you on 4+.
So this guy now punches me in the face.
Yes, so 4 up.
Okay, it's still a nice roll.
Yes, and I have 1/6, so it's automatic wound.
Alright.
But nonetheless I wound you on 2+. But there is 1 fail.
Okay, so 2 saves and it's 8-3, so I still can save it on a 6 up. And if I will save one of them, basically my champion lives. So the first save, no, and my champion, no. So my whole squad is destroyed, but that means that 4 units will now, 4 berserkers will now hit you back with their weapons.
Okay, so this is Blood Frenzy of World Eaters.
Yes, it's quite amazing stratagem. So here are the 4 berserkers that were killed after using the stratagem, and one obviously has the 2-handed axe and one is my champion, so there will be a lot of carnage. Because they were charged, they still have the bonuses.
Yes.
So I will start with my double-handed axe. So 5 attacks, hitting you on 3 ups.
Oh.
God damn it.
But still 2 hits.
By the way, I got a blood tide point, because even if my unit dies, it still generates blood for the blood god. I'm wounding you on 2 ups. Okay, that's 2 wounds and you can't save it with your armor. You have to use Feel No Pain. So 6 up. Okay, so the first guy
is completely dead.
The second one
also.
Okay, 13 attacks. They could be more accurate. Now 3 up. I wounded you 4 times with AP -2.
5 up. Only 1 save and 3 Feel No Pains.
Yes. Okay, so I only killed the first guy.
Only.
Well, you killed 5 of mine. But now I'm hoping for morale.
Okay, because I have only 7.
Yes. And important thing, how far you are from my... Well, too far. But basically chaos spawns are scary, so they would put another modifier on your leadership.
Okay, so in morale on 1 to 4 I'm good. So, but still, considering that I think that from tactical point of view I did everything good.
Yes.
So it was good choice to attack you to finish this unit.
Yes.
But the fact that you have stratagem that lets you fight with a core unit, it's so brutal. Because no matter what I do, you can strike me back.
Yeah, exactly. And Terminators are core units, the 8-bound are a core unit.
Yeah.
And this is one stratagem. I think it's quite okay. It's maybe brutal in boarding actions because of the smaller format.
Yes.
But now think about Creations of Bile, because they had a whole army-wide rule that every single model killed in a melee attack was able just to strike you back. No 4-ups to
check it, yes.
Trigger it. You just automatically always strike back in fight. So they were basically immovable. You couldn't touch them unless you were Tau. You had really bad time.
Yes.
So
this is the end of my second turn.
yes, it's now...
I lost a lot of Death Company Marines, but still this game is all about opening the hatchways.
Yes.
So let's see how you fare in your second turn.
And Death Company, after all, is for that one purpose, to die. I need to remember that I have my reinforcements in the form of Terminators.
Yes.
And that I also have 1 CP, because it will be
the same as I.
useful in a moment. Now I think I will just kill those guys with a Chaos Spawn. So I will move him through the hatchway.
Okay.
Okay, so I was thinking about purchasing some blood type upgrades, but I can't because I only have 2. Because even though there was a total carnage, we only lost 1 unit each. My poor Chaos Spawn is basically 2 alive. I basically moved those berserkers here.
Okay. Without advancing?
Without advancing. Because I can move 1 the furthest one, basically starting from here to this point. And when this hatch will be opened, I will have basically a 10-inch charge into your guys. So my Master of Executions is running.
Do you reroll it?
No, I'm not rerolling it. 3 inches would put me here. And definitely within 6 inches, he's more than an inch away from the hatchery.
Yeah.
The plan didn't work, but I have my reinforcement. And now guys, I will show you something absolutely fantastic. Because you see, every range in boarding actions is measured through line of sight at walls.
Yes.
Which means I could totally deep strike them here and be more than 9 inches away from Peter. Now, one funny thing, if Peter remained here and didn't move his captain right to this spot, I would basically deep strike here and, you know, open the hatchway.
But you know what, I thought about this, that now he's standing in a perfect spot because he has a line of sight for this whole section.
Yes, I can deep strike here just at those doors. So I'm here sitting and waiting. I would love to use the direct approach stratagem. We even tried it, but to charge through a hatchway, the enemy need to be 1 inch within it.
Yes.
So speaking of charge phase, it is now. So my Chaos Spawn can't shoot, so he will just charge those guys. Oops. But basically, he's in. Okay, so I believe I start with my spawn. So before each fight, I roll for the Chaos Spawn to see what kind of mutation he will have. Yes. It's 1, which means he has AP -4, which is perfect to go through Marine Armor. He has 2d3 attacks, which is 5, which is absolutely sweet. He hits on a 4-up. So he hits you only twice. And now I'm wounding you on 3-up. Okay, so that's only 1 wound. Oops.
But I cannot save it.
No, I can reroll this one though.
Okay.
And I will spend my last CP to reroll it. Okay, so I wounded you twice, and now you only have your feel no pain.
And how much damage?
2 damage each.
Okay, so the first one.
Okay.
I'm good.
Absolutely savage.
Okay, and the second one? Absolutely dead. So I think I will take off. Okay, with Inferno Pistol.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, because Power Fist will be better.
Yeah, because my spawn only has 4 wounds, but you need to take them all at once with 1 unit.
So now I have only 3 attacks.
Yes.
And I hit you on 4+. But I still have rerolls.
Okay. But at this point, even if you succeed, you will do 2 damage.
Yeah.
So I will just regenerate at the end of
so
the
I do nothing.
So that was quite fun.
Yeah.
But I'm suffering internally because I didn't, you know, generate a blood type.
Yeah.
So, and you can't fail morale, I believe, with only 1 casualty.
Yes.
So my second turn was a little bit mild, but your turn hopefully will bring some more death.
Yeah.
And I have to hurry with the hatchways.
And now it's third battle round. So
Yes.
I go into Assault Doctrine. So I
Savage
be more
comes.
deadly. So I think I have to play more defensively. So I just go back to this hatchway. And I will just try to hold it.
I might have some difficulties opening all those doors.
Yes.
Now I think because it's turn 3.
Oh, you know what? I will give it a try. And I will just try to block you. It might be funny. Okay. And I think I will help my Marine with a captain. Because I want to finish him off.
Good luck.
You know what? In the shooting I can only shoot with...
This guy in a fight?
Yes, in the fight. So he has bolt pistol.
It won't matter because
yeah,
at the end of each attack I'm fully regenerated.
So now I declare a charge.
Okay, and they are setting overwatch, right?
Yes, they are setting overwatch.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, they could at least set to defend.
Set to defend, yes.
So they will have +1.
You are right. So I declare a charge against your spawn.
I can't do anything about it.
Okay. It's enough. And I will start with my captain.
Okay, again good luck, because if the captain won't kill my spawn, he regenerates before your Death Company Marine can try.
But considering it is third turn,
Yes.
I have 4 base attacks. 1 for charging, 1 for being from Savage Echoes.
Yes.
So I have 6
And they're
attacks.
all damage too, because it's a
Red plate. So I hit you on 2+.
Yes.
You know what? I reroll it. Because I want to be certain that I kill you. Oh.
My toughness is 5.
Okay, so I have strength 7, so I wound you on 2+.
Yes.
So, but you got 4 wounds.
Yes, and I don't have any special save, which means he's dead.
Ah, okay.
So
So it was
very
quite
very
simple.
happy about this, because he just did what he's supposed to. He gave me +1 blood tide point.
So I cannot move after this. This tactical squad will try to hold this door. This one is protecting this one. So let's see how it goes in your third turn.
Okay, so I'm actually losing units, which is good, because Korn likes it.
Yeah.
I have 3 blood tide points now. I will need to think about buying something cool. I will spend 3 command points. We'll spend 3 blood tide points for +1 to my charge rolls.
Okay.
Which I think will be important, because I need to cover some ground there. And now in my movement phase, those guys stay here. They will charge through the hatchway.
Oh, yeah.
Because they can do it.
Okay, I forgot about it.
Yes, but otherwise they would simply move through the hatchway, because they can use direct approach to make a normal move and then a regular charge. So they were basically
it doesn't
unstoppable
matter,
there. Yeah. But
It's killing so nice mechanic in this game.
it's the good old ways.
Yeah.
Speaking of cool mechanic, I'm moving now my Master of Executions to this corner to be 1 inch from the door to finally open this hatchway. And this squad of Berserkers will make a normal move. And now I'm a Blood Angel and I have +1 to charges.
Okay.
Okay, I'm really sad that I lost ground here, but I still think this game will have very exciting final, because it's getting closer and closer,
Yes.
and you're still protecting all the doors.
And one question:
Yes.
when you use the direct assault stratagem,
Mhm.
are you count as having
Yes.
made a charge?
Yes,
Of course.
I made sure to know that, but it should be good for you, because if you survive,
Yes.
which you probably won't, but you will have your benefits like shock assault, +1 to wound, savage echoes.
To defend.
So there is some advantage to this. Will actually allow you to interrupt me with one of those units. So I'm spending 1 CP and I'm using direct approach to open this hatchway with those Terminators. So basically they just like got blown away. We are fighting, I'm treating it as successful charge. Now I'm declaring a charge. By the way, when I open this hatchway, you were allowed to overwatch.
Oh, you are right. I think that you are within 12 inches.
Yes. By the way, I tried to move that way that none of them is really unobscured. So I will have +1 to save.
Yes, but I can shoot with all of my guys.
Probably.
So let's start with Heavy Flamer.
Mm-hmm.
It's D6 shots. Only 2. So 3 up. 2
Okay.
wounds.
Okay, and my +1 to save cancels with your... By the way, I didn't use this 5 up Feel No Pain, but maybe I'll just use another stratagem later. So 2 3 ups. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, and now Hand Flamer. Only 1 shot. And this time 5 up. Okay, it goes in.
By the way, this is the assault one, so it actually has AP -1.
Yes.
So, well, I still save it on a 3 up, but I could be saving it on a 2 up. Okay, They are very angry and very bloodthirsty.
Now it's time for bolters.
Yes.
So 3 up, 6 up, because it's Overwatch. And now 4 up. Okay, 1 wound.
This time on a 2 up.
Yeah.
Okay, so my berserkers are very bloodthirsty. By the way, guys, tell me in the comments below, do you agree with me that flamers should have similar to blast rule? That basically if you target unit that has, for example, 6 models or more, it is at least 3, etc. Because I think that if the blast rule is template based, it would just be perfect.
Yeah, especially in these tight corners of Space Hulk.
They should make it as a rule for the boarding actions first and then maybe port it to 40k.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so definitely less than 9. To this guy,
it's like 8. So 7.
So 7. And I will keep my 1 CP for a charge reroll. Okay, so I mean...
Of course.
I didn't even need the +1 to charge from my blood type. And obviously, after some consideration, I will start the fight with that unit because basically my Terminators are much tougher. I will start with the heavy Eviscerator guy. He has 5 attacks when charging, so hitting you on 3 up. Now he's talking. So all of them hit, and I'm wounding you on 2 ups. Okay, that was kinda disappointed, but it's still 3 attacks that basically kill 3 of your guys. You have no save and no feel no pain.
Okay, I think I will lose all of them.
I think there's a chance for that, unfortunately. Okay, so now I have 21 guns. 21 dice. 3 ups. Luckily there are many misses, so I'll exchange the... And with strength 6 now, I wound you on 3 ups. Okay, and now, that was quite a lucky roll, you have 4 up. Because it's only AP -2.
Okay. So I think I'm dead.
Yeah. Even with a reroll, I think it's 7, 8 wounds.
But the funny thing,
yeah,
you have to wait to another turn to open this hatchway.
That's true. That's true. That's why I'm worried about, you know, getting to all those, especially since I can't just go through the void, which would help me tremendously.
Yes.
Now, do you interrupt?
You know what? I think I have to interrupt you, especially considering that I set to defend, so I have to plus to hit.
And with Savage Echoes, +1 to hit, +1 to wound, extra attacks.
I can still hurt you. Because
you have -1 AP on your fists.
Yes. So I hit you on 2+.
Exactly.
Okay, so it makes a huge difference. 3 ups. Okay, still not bad.
And I only save it on a 3 up myself.
And there are 8 wounds. How corn.
So I have 8 dice here. So 3 ups. Oh, I got 1 wound.
Okay, crazy.
Corn loves it. Corn loves it. But that shows that if I actually start fight with them and then you would interrupt here with the chainsword on the sergeant with AP -2, you would be quite brutal. So now it's my turn.
I think you will clear this unit.
And I don't know, guys, who would believe it, but Terminators have even more attacks than Berserkers. Basically like million each. Or maybe I just...
It's because Terminators get 1 attack for each of these spikes on their backs.
No, well, I mean yes. Yeah, because each Terminator has a 6 attacks when charging. So it's 30 dice.
Okay, so I think you can do in 2 halves.
Yeah.
And I think that one will be sufficient.
Yeah, but
unfortunately.
12.
So 15.
Yeah. So half of my Terminator attacks, they are each equipped with a cursed weapon, which is basically power sword, so AP minus 3. So you will still be able to save it. Hitting you on a 3. Okay. Some ones. So maybe it won't be as easy as I thought. And 3 ups to wound. Okay, it was quite decent. Now we have 6 up save.
Okay. So 6 up. So I lost 6 guys from half of your attacks. No, because they are 2 wounds each.
So 3
so
guys.
only 3. So okay, I'm taking this 3 in from the second row.
Yep. And now I have the rest of my attacks. And actually I have now 16 because my sergeant has 7 attacks.
Of course. Why not 8?
Yeah, I don't know. I think 8 bound can have even more, which makes sense. Now I'm wounding you on 3 ups. Ooh. Okay, so if you will roll a single 6, one of your guys survives.
Don't ask me to do this
Wait,
much.
I think that this is the right time to do a command reroll.
Okay.
For my last command point. Okay, so there's
Okay.
another set. Now you need 2 6s. Oh my goodness.
Ah,
So close.
close but not enough.
If there was still an armor of contempt,
Yeah.
you would survive.
So I remove these guys.
And I still have a long way to the hatchway, but I think that I will be able to open 2 in the following turn. And then you will have to try to stop me from opening the other 2.
Yeah.
So now it's back to you.
Okay. So I don't have too many units to move. So I firstly advance with my captain. Okay, 3
He has
inches.
+1, so
Yes, so 10 inches. So he goes right behind this door. And in case you want to come from there,
yes.
he will try to close this hatchway. Keep the hatchway closed. And I also advance with this one. Okay, so I can move 12 inches.
13 actually.
13, yes. So I think that he can support the
Okay.
captain. Oh, and I have one good idea. Maybe I should block this hatchway with this guy and set my captain further behind so that he is not within 2 inches from the hatchway.
And then you can actually heroically intervene.
Yes,
So-
which gives me a lot of bonuses.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is what I do. You know what? I set Overwatch with both of them. So this is my turn 4.
Okay.
It is going really quick, so it's
Well,
now
With this guy, I would probably set to defend.
set to defend. You are right, yes.
To have +1 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, so in my turn, I got a command point,
So you have 2.
and I will have to do some advancing. I will start with those guys advancing to the hatchway. Okay, so they are very fast and angry.
Yeah. So they go.
They have basically 11 inches, so they can... And they will start opening this hatchway.
Okay.
So I will have at least 1. I have 2 movement phases, so this guy will definitely get to this hatchway sooner
Yes.
or later. So I'll advance with those guys. I'll spend a CP to reroll it,
Okay.
because I think it's very important at this stage. The
Bad
core
luck.
doesn't like, and especially since in this new missions there are additions, so now I just can't go straight line.
Yeah.
I have to basically move like here. Now my Master of Executions will actually advance towards this hatchway. Now he gets 9 inch, so he still won't be able to open it in this turn, but he'll have like 3 inch.
Okay, so you opened this hatchway.
Yes.
So you got 20 points for opening it.
Yes, and this is the end of my
turn.
Yes.
I can just stay here
because I run out of movements.
Yes, because even if you charge me, do whatever, you won't be able to open these 2 hatchways, and I have no way to prevent you opening this one. We cannot change it. There will be 2 opened and 2 closed. In this situation, I have to protect my captain.
Yeah, this was my secret plan, because we basically tie on the open versus closed hatchways.
Yes.
But I'm going for the head.
In this situation, I will just stay.
So
maybe even move here. Okay, so this is my turn 5, and it's your last turn.
Okay, I will have to do something tricky, because my Terminators can't charge, you know. So my whole hopes...
So you have to charge regular Marine.
Well, I don't know if I can do it, so I'm hoping to kill this Marine in shooting. And then charge you after opening the hatchway. Although,
but I can block you.
Yeah.
So it's a tricky situation.
Yeah.
And don't forget to move with him.
Yeah. So he moves here and starts open the hatchway.
Okay.
Open the hatch action. Now, if they had this amazing stratagem, the direct approach, it would be no problem. But now I'm afraid we will just tie. So I just hope to kill you in glorious melee. So
okay.
I move here. Okay, so now I'm opening this hatch.
Okay, so I try to prevent you.
Okay.
My favorite mechanic in this game.
So I have +1 to this roll basically, because I have 1 higher strength.
I have to win this roll.
Ooh.
1.
So they are locked, which means that my Terminators will shoot this this Death Company guy.
Oh.
I have 4 shots from combi bolters here. Oh, I believe it's an 8. Because they are combi bolters after all. And I have a heavy flamer, so I'll start with the heavy flamer. Okay, it's a big 6. Okay, so this is 5 saves on the 4-up. Okay, before I will pepper spray you with... And now 2 6-ups.
Yes, and I might be dead.
No,
I have 1 left.
I need to do you another hit. So you will have a 2-up save. So hitting you on 3-ups. And also it's kinda cowardly to shoot instead of glorious melee.
Yeah.
But I mean, Korn approves.
Oh.
So it's a 6 or die. My favorite
type of roll. Yeah.
And
I chosen 6.
Kill it with 2 guys. A totally secure, reserved approach. Peter tied with the newest World Eaters.
Yes.
And I think it was absolutely fun game. We basically had totally different goals. Like, they were similar in opening and closing, but the fact that Peter could play on time, he just stopped me midway or just run from me, and I was that focused on opening the doors. And in the final moments, my only chance to win was to kill Peter's Warlord, because mine was too far. And then Peter just was like, okay,
I can hide him.
I can hide him, and I couldn't do anything to get him out of the corner. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, it sounds like I'm, telling, oh, that was coward's game. It was perfectly brilliant tactical play. That's why the boarding actions are so fun.
Yes.
Anyway guys, too much waffling. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye.